my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We money more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this? What you don't want to see more? You want to see more, but you want to see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we money more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. This will be returned from the 6. Yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. 319 right tonight.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll take this one in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 53.
Right to the air is Prescott. Forced out wide. He'll let this go for Pickens. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
2nd down, Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. They put Pickens in motion. Send a man in motion right. On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He's going to take this from his own 2. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
Here we go.
1st down. Fields. This one caught by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go Alpha right here.
Give up the middle with Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's in. What a drop. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. Prescott on 1st down. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That is Ferguson in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Here's Ferguson on the tight end screen. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That'll be incomplete. So they go for the trickery, but it does not work out. And it's going to be 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. That is Ferguson in motion.
46.
Tight end going in motion here. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They send a receiver in motion left. 1 quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They are facing a second and long.
We're going to 54 right. Yeah! Here we go, right.
That is Ferguson in motion. Now a second down throw for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now Prescott escaping to his left. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. We're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Oliver. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big-time run there by Hall. 37 yards.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On second down, a run with Hall. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
Brings up third and
From his Fields. That one broken out in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. No issues there. This one is good. And the Jets stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
ready? Yeah! Here we go! All right, hey, ready,
Dak can throw it here on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
47!
Shotgun snap for Prescott. On the move left. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Prescott from the gun on third down. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line. Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Jarvis Brownlee. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It's first down, and it's Paul. Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Second and 7.
551, 551. Here we go, tonight.
To throw is Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and 7.
Chips left. Here we go. Hey, Ken. Nice. Hey, Ken. Justin. No mas. All right.
Fields to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. Big gain for the Jets there. 47 yards. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Folks' extra point is good. And the Jets are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Dak to throw. Forced to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Prescott. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They'll throw again. Dak. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And third down coming up. Now Fields. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Alpha. No mas. Hey, Ken.
A first down throw for Fields. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
19 winning. Here we go.
On the run, here's Hall. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll start at the 2. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On third down, Prescott. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Oliver. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. Prescott on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds at the 45. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
46.
On first and 10, Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That is Ferguson in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits Here in the third quarter, Mike, points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That is Ferguson in motion. On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down. 44-yard gain on the play.
To throw is Prescott. This is caught at 2. And he is out of bounds. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Blue, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
That is Ferguson in motion. On second down, it's Dak. Out to his right. Now he'll run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. Now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Don't jump.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And this time, they are ready for thrown for a loss. And it's second down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's second and 2.
Here we go, son. 222.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Here we go. Good. Turbo, son. Right.
Off we go with the fourth quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And the Jets are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Hall will take this one in. Touchdown, Jets. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Jets 31, Cowboys 6.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy from the 23. Here's second and 8.
Yeah! There we go!
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's into the hands of Turpin.
It's a gain of 16.
They get 16 on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Again, Prescott to the air. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald in there for the sack, his 4th on the year. Second down, Prescott. There's a short one caught by Ferguson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Moving to his right. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. Moving outside the pocket. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They bounce